Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new or not subscribed, please subscribe my channel, like and share with your friends. In the last video, we have created a web services. In web services, we have create this with all persons like ID. And in this video, we are going to evaluate is users have participated in the quiz. Now we are going to evaluate their results. In in the request, we are receiving as this first, we are creating an array list called questions ID list, and next we are creating a hash map integer string named user response map, which store questions ID and user selected answers. And then call the question database based on the questions ID list. We freeze correct answer using a custom query, and we storing this correct answer in another hash map called correct hash map. And now we have two have maps, user response map containing user ID and user map, and the other map giving the correct answer map containing user's ID and correct. Updating the data for maps, we have after now the correct we are going to in this correct but we are going to create a controller class which is the first method, and this we will also result, and then public equation mode evaluate choose, and just pass equation node become its service evaluate, so just passing the JSON name. This method is not available in our each services. First, we are going to create this request body. Here are object node response object method dot create object node. So in this, we are going to first create the arrow list. Array list is ID list plus new array list. And we are also going to create a hash map integer strings user response map new hash map, and we are iterating on the iterate. It will all reload and it refers to the file function provided by the user or JSON node will load the JSON node. If you not has not any its ID, and has not none answer. The integer itself ID no dot get reference ID as well and the string answer will be no dot get answer. And this string body we are going to store in the question ID list. Question ID list dot get questions ID in the map user response map dot get questions ID as a key and answer as a value. So now we have user response map and now we also get the questions ID list. And now we are calling to question table and ask the correct answer or correct answer based on the questions ID list. So here we are going to write a custom query list of object questions list and questions repository dot file correct answer and correct answer by questions ID and just will pass the questions ID list. And this one is already created. Basically, what I did, I just write down the custom query and from the question database. Basically, we need only two things. First thing is the questions ID, and other is the right answer from the questions database table. And just passing the list of the questions. Big, 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 here we calculated, and then we are going to create another map, another as map, use code, correct answer. Here we are going to create a map, integer and string, correct answer map, new has map, and then iterating on the list of object and a list and just getting this to value. Enter the resource ID, resource, and other value is string answer, the right answer. Resource, and it is the string, and then these two values we are going to store in the correct match. Dot put questions ID of the field and correct answer as a value. The right answer as a value. And then we have these two, the correct answer map and the user response map. So just simply we are going to compare these two hash map and evaluating the how many correct answer, how many wrong answer. Equal integer count equal to 0, and then we are going to iterate on the hash map. Map dot into integer string increase user response map object, and then the string user response we dot give value and integer process ID into dot get and the string correct answer, and just passing this person's ID in the correct answer map and the get based on this person's ID. For this particular person's ID, what is the correct answer? Then we have our user response and correct answer, and then both are same. Then we are increasing the count. Then if correct answer is not equal to null and user response not equal to null and user response not equals or not is correct answer. This in this scenario we are going to increase the count plus, and then in finally from the response where it will iterate on the entire hash map and evaluate the result, and finally we are going to return the response. This is access response dot total pixels, pixels list dot width size, And we are also going to in the response how many correct answers and how many wrong questions. So response dot put correct answer will be the count and how many wrong questions. And answer. Then questions five list dot size minus count. And finally, we are going to return the answer. Return response. So this is we completed. Oh, in the request, we are getting the list of object where it is containing the questions ID and answer chosen by the user. And first, we created the array list and the hash map. In the array list, basically, we iterate on the node and we extract questions ID and answer. In this iteration, we will all questions ID we receive the array list and the answer, and we created the user response map where we store the questions ID and answer. Based on this list of the questions ID, we will call the database questions database and we'll ask for this particular questions ID, give me the correct answer for this questions ID. And then we created a custom query and where we pass all the questions ID and we get the correct answer. And now we are creating a other map called correct answer map where we are storing this questions ID and correct answer. And finally, we have two map. One is the user response map, other is the correct answer map. And simply comparing these two map and checking if the correct answer is equal to the user uh, answer chosen by the user. If it is a matching, then we increase the count. So that's why we are calculating. Now we are going to evaluate this answer. Just restarting our server. Now we are testing this API Postman. Localhost is and container is nice result. This is the post mapping and we're sending this internal error. Okay, I think there is some error. Since ID list, I think restarting our server. Now the Tomcat started on 4800. Again, then yes, in the last, we write down some the query which we pass quiz list. So I need to change this should be parent should be match this parents. So that's the problem we are facing. And now we are testing this API. If I just click here, we are getting the answer. The status is searching the total questions is 7 and correct answer is 4 and wrong answer is 3. So that's way we calculated. Thank you so much for watching this video.